A manager pushes a girl out of the company and says, "Smelly villagers still come to our company for interviews? Hurry up. What are you doing?" Then a boy comes and says, "Little girl, are you okay?" The girl replies, "I'm fine, thank you." The boy asks, "What's going on here?" The girl says, "I came here for an interview, but they said they don't want anyone from rural areas." The boy asks, "They don't want rural people? Who said that to you?" The girl replies, "It seems to be Supervisor Liu." The boy then asks the guard, "Who hired Supervisor Liu?" The guard says, "He's new." The boy turns to the girl and says, "You're new here, right? Are you a graduate from Tsinghua University?" The girl replies, "Yes." The boy says, "You studied fashion design, which is perfect for our company." Then he tells the guard, "Go find out which blind person hired Supervisor Liu. Hurry." The guard says, "Okay," and leaves. The boy then tells the girl, "Wait here for me. I'll go see him." The girl says, "All right." Then the boy goes to meet the supervisor and says, "Hello, supervisor. I'm here for an interview. Here is my resume." The supervisor says, "What I hate most are you villagers." The boy replies, "Supervisor, even though I am from the countryside, look, I graduated from Tsinghua University." The supervisor says, "Don't you understand how the world works? What's going on here?" The boy asks, "What's this about?" The manager standing nearby says, "Money." The boy replies, "I see. I also have money." He begins to count. The supervisor snatches the money away. The boy says, "So, in your company, a pig's trotter-like position can be bought for 20,000 yuan?" The supervisor says, "What's the use of a high degree? In today's society, without money, you can't get anywhere." The boy says, "All right then, when can I start work?" The supervisor replies, "Go report right now." The boy says, "Good," and leaves. After that, the guard comes to the girl and says, "Little girl, our boss wants you in the office." The girl replies, "The boss called me? All right, let's go." Then the guard brings her in and says, "Boss, I brought the girl." The girl looks shocked and says, "What? You're the boss?" The boy answers, "Yes, I'm the boss of this company." He then tells the guard, "All right, wait a moment. Now, who was the blind man who hired Manager Liu?" The guard replies, "Manager Liu was hired by Director Wang. Manager Liu is his cousin." The boss says, "All right, go and bring both of them here to me." The guard replies, "Okay," and leaves. The boss turns to the girl and says, "Come, little girl, what's your name?" The girl replies, "My name is Ma Dongmei." The boss says, "I graduated from Tsinghua University as well. I'm excellent too. What happened today must have been just a misunderstanding. In my company, everyone is equal. We never look down on people from the countryside. I'm also from a rural area. Since you came here for an interview, let me personally interview you. How about that? Surely you did your homework before coming here today." At that moment, the two, Director Wang and Manager Liu, arrive. The boss sends them to the back and calls the girl forward. The boss says, "Dongmei, you are a university graduate, truly outstanding. Congratulations, you are admitted." The girl replies, "Thank you, boss." The boss says, "You can go and rest now." Then he calls the two men forward and says, "Did you hear that? That's what we call detail. Needless to say, your cousin has a certification, yet the director of our design department doesn't even know the colors of our products. There is no distinction between high and low professions. Only people like you two look down on others. Let me tell you this, justice lives in people's hearts. Both of you, leave this company."